preach for a minute. Last year's trials were stretching you like a bow to launch you into your 2017. You thought you were going to die, but God. You thought you were going to lose your mind, but God. You thought you couldn't take it anymore, but God. You thought when that man or woman left you, that friend left you, that was going to be the end of your life, but God. You thought when that death took place, you couldn't take it, but God. You thought when you made that final mistake, that big sin, your life was over. You were no longer disqualified or qualified for ministry. But let me tell you, but God. Let me tell you briefly what God thought and still thinks about you. A couple of scriptures that definitely come to mind, and I want to just share these with you. First off is Jeremiah 29:11. He says, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." Isaiah 55:8-9 says, "My thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." Romans 4:17 is one of my favorites. It says, and it ends off and says, "He calleth the things which be not as though they were." That's such an amazing thing in my mind. Just the fact that he can speak something and it becomes whatever he says, whatever he thinks, whatever he declares. This is what he's saying over your life. Isaiah 46:10 says, "Declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure." One of my other favorites is Romans 8:29 says, "For whom he did foreknow." And let me ask you, did he know you? Did he know you before you were born? Did he know you before your mother's mother's mother was born? Yes, he did. It says, "For whom he did foreknow, he did predestinate." I know some of you are afraid of that word, but he knew something about you before you were born. Before you were ever conceived, before you were a twinkle in your mama's eye or your papa's eye, he knew you. And before you were ever born, he predestinated you and said to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. It says, "For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren." My prayer for you is that you will trust his word over your own concerning your life and your future. There's always a but God at the end of every test and every trial. May you be blessed this day and move on in 2017 with full assurance and confidence that God has you